What does it matter if you become a Buddha? That headband has always been on your head.
Keep those eyes wide open. Watch me rip it off and break free.
Easy, easy, easy.
What is that?
What do you mean hard? What do you mean hard? What do they mean hard?
Big day! Big day! Big day! Big day! Big day!
Destined ones, the time has finally come. Your eyes do not deceive you. 2 years in the making, several rage quits into full-on uninstalls, followed by months of not even touching the game. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 different offices and recording studios. Not hundreds, but thousands of comments harassing me about this game across years worth of streams and videos. And like 3 or 4 different hairstyles along the way. This video will document exactly how it all went down. What started as a simple, hey, let's check out this new action RPG rooted in Chinese mythology, and turned into a slow 2-year descent into madness. This one eluded me for so long that many of you started believing it would never actually happen. Hell, I started believing the same. As the months turned into years, it became nothing more than folklore within the ROB cinematic universe, like the Chupacabra, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, or a Bloodborne remaster. You know, things that just are never going to be real. But through the power of sheer will, perseverance, and a touch of cyberbullying, it exists, and it is finally here. This is the story of my journey to the Black Myth Wukong Platinum trophy. Or to put everything I just said into simpler terms, here. Damn. And I would describe Black Myth Wukong's 100% experience as nothing short of a completionist's worst nightmare. Not only will I need to defeat over 100 bosses spread across 6 chapters, including bosses locked behind hidden quests and secret areas, but I will also have to collect pretty much every item in the game. Every armor set, every weapon, every spell and transformation, every curio, gourd, and drink and soak. Basically, if it is in the game, I probably have to get it. And that can be an issue because many of these items are highly missable, making a huge chunk of the trophies on this list missable. One boss missed, or one piece of a side quest accidentally skipped over, and boom, I have another playthrough on my hands. So that's why going into the first playthrough, I'm going to just not care, like at all. When a game has this much missable stuff, I find it to be a little too overwhelming to try to keep up with on a blind playthrough. So instead, we're just going to play through the game naturally, be as thorough as possible, and let anything I miss become a problem for future Rob. Little did I know how far into the future that would be when I started recording this video, but hey, what are you gonna do? All right. So, I know I said yesterday we weren't going to do this, but I have officially been peer pressured, and I am ready. Okay, I'm ready to see what this thing's hitting on. Everybody's talking about it. I hate that I'm a couple days late, but better late than never. But we are ready. Look at this. Got the Crocs in 2-wheel drive today. If it gets serious, we'll put them in 4-low. But for now, we're going to stay in 2-wheel drive. Treads a little slick on it. You know what they say, if you're not slipping, you're not living. So, man, literally everybody in the stream yesterday, Wukong, Wukong, Wukong. Everybody, all I heard. So, we're going to see.
We're gonna see what it is. All right.
Heavily inspired by the famous Chinese novel Journey to the West, Black Myth Wukong continues the story of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, and the game wastes no time getting started, opening with a very cinematic prologue. The basic premise here is that after his legendary journey, Wukong ascended to Buddhahood, but instead of taking his place amongst the other gods in the celestial court, he chose to instead return to his home on the mountain in favor of a much simpler life. And the rest of the court did not take too kindly to this rejection and grew mistrustful. Feeling threatened by Wukong's rebellious nature and by how powerful he was, they sent the heavenly army to his doorstep, led by the god called Erlang Shen, who is technically the first boss we face.
They gave
Oh, it's a Souls-like, dude. Don't tell me otherwise. Ooh, that's like special abilities? What's that do? Oh, several monkeys. I'm the gank. I'm the gank. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Dude, they stay around for a while too. It's several mimic tiers. Ooh. Ooh. That's so sick. I love the heavy. Give me my mimic. Ooh. There's so much happening. Ooh. I'm just kind of button mashing, I'm not gonna lie. What the monkey's hitting him? It's so funny. All right, we won, I think.
This opening segment does an incredible job of setting the tone for the game and establishing just how big in scope it really is. The sheer scale of the world, the immense power of these gods, the richness of the lore, and most importantly, how much aura Wukong actually has.
Wouldn't it be fun if I pluck your extra eye out for my snack and allow you to keep the other two?
Damn.
The immediate vibe I was getting was basically God of War, but with Monkey. Monkey God of War, if you will. But Wukong and Erlang's duel ultimately ends with Erlang coming out on top, using the golden headband tightening spell to bind Wukong's power and send him crashing down into the mountain, where the Monkey King is sealed in stone and presumably killed. And with that, the groundwork is laid, the prologue ends, and we earn our first trophy.
Ooh, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm in it. Okay. I'm so hyped. Home is behind. First trophy. Old monkey has told his tale. Onward you must go. Okay. Chapter 1, Black Cloud, Red Fire. So it begins.
Chapter 1 picks up many centuries after Wukong and Erlang's battle, and we now play as a different monkey referred to as the Destined One. When Wukong was defeated, he was severed from his 6 senses, each one tied to a powerful relic, and the Destined One is tasked with recovering all 6 of these relics scattered across several distinct regions of this world, in an effort to resurrect the Monkey King. Along the way, he fights through powerful monsters and beings called Yaoguai, encounters individuals connected to Wukong's past, and slowly pieces together the truth surrounding Wukong's journey to the West, and everything that led to his eventual demise. Each chapter takes place in a new region to explore, with Chapter 1 starting us off in the Black Wind Mountain. This acts as a very introductory type area, gradually getting us acquainted with all of the core gameplay elements, like shrines, which act as checkpoints and fast travel points, spells and transformations, as well as sparks, which are essentially skill points you earn that can be used to level up and unlock new abilities. And beating the first boss of the area earns me my first spark, leading to the next trophy.
Okay, that's heal. All right, L1's heal. Ooh! This dude is terrible. I'm better. One more. Bye-bye. Does that count as a boss? I don't think it does. Sparks. 2 sparks. As always, I think I'm going to... There we go. Spark of Thought. I usually do health first on games like this. So, all right. So we got a trophy for spending our first spark. we'll call it.
Now, Black Myth Wukong, when you strip it down underneath the intricate storytelling rooted in deep lore and rich source material, it can be simplified as a boss rush. From beginning to end, it is boss after boss after boss after boss. When you beat one boss, it's all about getting to the next boss. And of course, with over 100 bosses in total, I'm obviously not going to touch on each and every one, but rather focus on the ones I find worth talking about. And first up on that list was the boss that functions as the game's skill check.
That's a boss up here. That is certainly a boss. It's a boss arena and everything. What's he gonna do if I run up to it? Oh, and I'm here. Okay, okay, okay. First, this is a boss. Okay, this is a boss. All right, let's get that stamina back up. Woo! Ow. There's a little, we're cooked. Okay. All right, well, there we go. So it begins. Damn. Okay, little immobilized spell. All right, I'm in there. All right, that one freaks me out. Some of his moves freak me out a little bit. That is a gamble. Gamble. Almost halfway. Woo! Good. That's annoying. I don't like that move. I'm gonna die. I can just feel it. One shot? Yes, guys, we will be platinuming the game. Of course. The platinum YouTuber will, in fact, be platinuming the game.
Are you sure about that?
No, I was actually doing okay at the end. We will not skip, guys. This is my tree sentinel, okay? This is my tree sentinel. We beat him right now. Oh my God, dude, we're stuck. We're not gonna be able to beat this. All right, there's another path. I'm gonna try this path. I feel like I could definitely beat that guy though if I really hated myself enough. Ooh. Y'all saw them frames when I got to the water? My eyes. Look at this guy.
Another monkey, I see.
Is that the wolf from Kung Fu Panda? Or no, Puss in Boots. What in the hell is bro on? What is bro on? I like, dude, the perfect roll, the perfect dodging. It is sick. It is so satisfying. Okay. Okay, I didn't expect him to do another. Did not expect him to do another. All right, we're gonna drink. No way I sold. No way I sold, bro. Oh. I'm gonna drink. Because I'm scared. Woo, we got it. Cool, no trophy, nice. So it's all gonna get harder from there.
Beating that boss rewarded me with my first transformation, a spell that can be used to temporarily transform into different bosses and enemies you take down throughout the game. When it's all said and done, I have to unlock all 10 transformations for the Fickle Forms trophy, as well as 54 spirits, which are basically special attacks you get by, once again, taking down specific bosses and enemies. And the first spirit I needed happened to be the skill check.
God, dude, I got off rhythm. All right, I'm coming back for you. I hope you know that. Later in the game, I'm coming for you when I am overly powerful.
So I took some time to level up and progress through the area a bit more. First trying a couple easy bosses while doing so, including the first frog. There are 6 of these frog bosses in total, 1 hidden in each chapter. Defeating them all will get me the trophy, the Clamor of Frogs. And this first one was, naturally, the easiest of the bunch.
I don't do well with frogs, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I have a deep fear.
That wasn't bad at all. Something else I needed to keep an eye out for were a couple of missable side quests involving two different NPCs, the Horsewhite and the Old Man, both having trophies tied to completing them. These operate much like side quests in Souls games, in that they mostly just boil down to finding the NPC in different areas and exhausting their dialogue. Again, I'm not going to stress too much about missable stuff on the first run, but in the same breath, I do want to be as thorough as possible and at least try to get as much as I can through natural exploration. Oh yeah, and speaking of Souls games, check out this Miyazaki coded bullshit right here.
Oh God, I'm about to die. Hold on. I'm about to die. These dudes. Hold on. Let me. Oh, dude, I'm ass. Hold on. Is this where the game begins? I think this is where the game begins. This is where the game begins, huh? This is hard. Hold on. I'm getting ganked. Hold on. I'm getting ganked right now. One more left, then I might die too. Jeez, bro. I'm ass, actually. I thought I was good at the game. Oh, I'm actually going to die, though, because of the poison. At least it's peaceful. There's more here, too. There's like a crap ton of them here. Oh, my God. There's so many. I'm running.
Oh, my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
So, this is the boss.
Yaoguais surely will conspire.
All right, so good fight, dude.
Luckily, this is actually another very easy boss when you know, actually have health, that is. So I took him down on the next try.
Easy.
And shortly after, met the NPC merchant, Shin Monkey. This is a pretty important guy because he's the one you go to when it comes to your gourds, drinks, and soaks. In simple terms, these three items make up the healing system of the game. The gourd is your healing flask, while the drinks and soaks can be changed within it to customize the effects of your healing, adding buffs and perks and whatnot. I will need to obtain every drink, gourd, and soak for another trophy later on, but here I popped one for simply applying a soak to my drink.
Brew of bravery. Okay. Got a trophy for that. Fresh brew in an old cask. May it stir a great task. Dude, this is going to be rocket science getting this platinum. This trophy list makes no sense. I'm still not very confident. I'm not going to lie. All right. Might do it. There we go. Thank you. Ooh, he was annoying. I'd have felt so good about myself if I beat him initially, though, without leveling up. Y'all wouldn't have been able to tell me nothing, dog. I'd have been talking crazy.
But as these things tend to go with boss-centric video games, when one roadblock is conquered, another quickly takes its place. And in this case, the next roadblock came in the form of the white-clad noble.
This better not be a snake.
To what end do you seek?
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Woo, he's got some long chains. This is not cash money. Ah! Bro, he is on X Games. Hold on. Ooh, I gambled there and I lost. Okay. He's not too tanky. He actually doesn't seem too bad as far as health goes, but his moveset is actually kind of wild. What is happening? You don't have time to heal. Wow. Second phase. He has another phase.
You have forced.
Oh, no. It's going to be a snake, isn't it? I knew it. How did I know? Well, we're so screwed. Wow. All right. Well, we got to get through the first phase a little cleaner. Wow. This is actually going to be kind of hard. All right. Well, let the fun begin. Let the fun begin, folks. We're here. The game has started. That sucked. That's a horse move, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. That one pisses me off. The rage is building. It's building. His first phase is harder, dude. I use that just because I want second phase practice. First phase is way harder. There are 5 secret areas hidden within the first 5 chapters of the game, each one having its own bosses to face. These are unlocked by completing specific quest lines, and in chapter 1, that entailed finding and ringing 3 separate bells found in various spots of Blackwind Mountain. The third bell just behind the white-clad noble arena. Ringing it transported me to the secret area, and the boss here was a little bit familiar. Oh God, no, dude. There's no way. Friendly fire. Oh, no. No, that's his thing. That's the thing. So at least it's like the same moveset. Really set me up for failure there, huh? We're actually not doing that bad. Yeah, we are. Where we are. Okay. All right. Heal. Come on. We got this. That's crazy, dude. That's annoying as hell. For some reason, my immobile spell didn't work. There's something not adding up with that. All right. Big frame drops through that whole fight. That kind of sucked. Temple of Taint. Taint. The final boss of chapter 1 is the Blackwind King, but he is technically split into 2 separate fights, and beating them both unlocks the next trophy for completing the chapter. In the first fight, he is in his human-like form, and ironically, this one was way harder than the second fight. At least, it was for me. Woo! Oh, we're dead. Yeah, dude, this is awful, dude. God, man. This dude's annoying.
Ruined everything.
This dude, he gets freaking crazy. He starts spamming the most ridiculous attacks at the end. It was such a good attempt, and it's ruined.
Destiny, I think not.
Sorry, that's it for that.
After fight 1, the Wind King transforms into the Black Bear Gwai, and you chase him to the top of the mountain for the real final boss fight. He keeps a lot of the same moveset as before, he's just a big bear now. And I overall just found this one to be a much easier time. The arena, music, and atmosphere here made it one of my personal favorite fights of the chapter.
First try, baby. First try, baby. Blazing black win. Easy.
Between each chapter, you have these short animated cutscenes that provide context and often reveal tragic backstories or highlight the narrative themes of the Yao Guai you just defeated before moving on to the next chapter. I won't go into excruciating detail on these as they go pretty deep and some of them are kind of hard to understand for my little pea brain, but I did want to mention them because it would be a crime not to, seeing as they are beautiful and really well done. I loved the art style, the music, and the visual storytelling in these transitional cutscenes. What I did not necessarily love, though, was Chapter 2, which brings us to the next region, Yellow Wind Ridge, and with it, a pretty gnarly difficulty spike.
How do I get up there, dude? This is terrible. No. Okay. My favorite part was when the game ended and Monkey went, maybe the real Black Myth Wukong was the friends we made along the way. Caleb, ban Bulldog for the spoiler, please. Oh, dude, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. Dude, hold on. Dude, it's over. Please. Miyazaki, show mercy. What in the hell? Oh my God, dude. What is happening? 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 What the f am I playing? Not a Souls like. Okay, dude. Yeah, okay, dude. Not a Souls-like. Explain this.
In the Yellow Wind Ridge, the Destined One becomes acquainted with this headless banjo-playing guy, a former ally of Wukong's who acts as a sort of guide throughout the chapter, as the Destined One works his way to the big boss of the area and keeper of the next relic, the Yellow Wind Sage. But to get to him, we need to go through several other bosses beforehand. The first was a gank fight with the king and second prince of the Flowing Sands. This one took me a couple of tries and it was a tad annoying, but nothing to write home about. However, I didn't know it at the time, obviously, but there was a missable spirit here, and to get it, you have to kill the king, the little guy, first. But I accidentally killed the prince first instead, making this my first official missed item of the run. Rob 2 years from now is gonna be so pissed. Shortly after that, we fought the first prince of the Flowing Sands, who is much bigger, but I first tried anyway. And then I found the frog boss of the chapter. Defeating this frog actually unlocked another important NPC merchant, Zoodog. This is the guy you go to craft medicines and pills, as well as unlock permanent stat upgrades via celestial pills found throughout each chapter. I'll need Zoodog for the trophy medicine mill later on for collecting every celestial pill in the game, but here I get the trophy creative concoction for crafting my first medicine. But unfortunately, the freebies end there, because when I found myself at the Crouching Tiger Temple, I met what was by far the biggest roadblock yet.
Oh God. Oh God. All right. Oh, Frosted Flakes. Quite the delay there you got, sir. I'm so screwed. That's rough right there, dude. You shit. Such bullshit. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. How long have we been live? God, man, that f***ing... Sorry for cursing. Should not curse. I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Take this.
That's crazy, dude. That's a crazy attack. I don't care what anybody says. Cringe attack. Cringe attack. That attack is unbearable. I hate this boss. I want to play Assassin's Creed.
No! Quit with your rubbish tricks! Get out there!
How? Oh my God. How many attempts are we? Over like 15, right? I don't know. I don't know where, I don't understand where to look. Wow, I actually got it. How about that, Rob? How about that, Rob? Hold on.
Monkey brain could be a proper treat. What's left thinking?
It was right there, dude. I knew it was happening. I knew I was going to choke that. All right, so now that means we have about 10 more attempts. It's always how it goes. How did I get all of them right but that one? That one just screws me up. We're so screwed. It's so driver. I'm just gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna sell. Jeez, bro. Someone said second phase. Jesus, no way.
After Tiger Vanguard was the Stone Vanguard. This guy wasn't inherently difficult, but he did have a pretty long run back since the closest shrine didn't become available until after you beat him. And he is also incredibly tanky. I died 2 or 3 times here, but his moveset was fairly forgiving, and I ended up clutching an attempt I most definitely should have lost. But beating him cleared the path to the Yellow Wind Sage. So technically, I could fight him at this point if I wanted to. Keywords, technically, and if I wanted to.
Okay, that was just bad timing. This is gonna be awful. He might be worse than Tiger. Yeah, he's worse than Tiger. All right, well, nice frames, dude. Nice frames, dude. Nice frames. Damn. All right, dude. There's no wind up on that at all. He just does it. If you're in the middle of an attack, too bad. All right, man.
I learned through my chat and through firsthand experience that you actually do not want to fight Yellow Wind Sage until you finish the chapter's secret area, because doing so unlocks the Wind Tamer Vessel, an item you can use to counter the Sage's Sandstorm phase and make the fight much more manageable. To unlock the secret area, we do a quest for this boar NPC. I would go into more detail on said quest, but as per usual in this game, I have no idea what is going on.
The once lush Yellow Wind Ridge now lies a desolate wasteland.
What in the hell is happening? I have not seen this part of The Lion King.
This secret area, the Kingdom of Sahali, takes place in the past and has us fighting this big beetle boss called Fuban, with the Yellow Wind Sage, the past non-evil version that is, fighting alongside us. This is a strange fight, and it definitely isn't meant to be difficult. It's one of those bosses that's more about deepening the lore and being cinematic rather than challenging the player. You really just dodge one of like 3 or 4 attacks that the beetle has and hit its hands when you get an opening. And conveniently, beating him also crosses the next trophy off our list.
You know, it'd actually be really embarrassing to die on this fight. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's almost impossible. There we go. Shifting sands. We got a trophy for that. That was actually a trophy, boss. Cool. Now I don't want to fight the guy, man. Like, because he's so cool. He's so badass. You summon doesn't count. Sounds about right.
Now that I had the Wind Tamer vessel, I could go back to the Yellow Wind Sage in real time, beat him to close the chapter, and move on to whatever came next, is what I thought, until I realized that even with the new item, this is still a ridiculous fight.
Dead. Dead. I haven't even got this dude close one time. I can't even get him under half. Oh, we're halfway. Yeah. One hill and a dream, baby. That is actually one of the worst attacks I've ever seen, ever. That is insane, bro. This attempt is GG's. Worst attack I've ever seen. I hate this boss. Do I feel burnt out on Souls games? Oh my God, yes. You have no idea. I love the game. That's the thing. I do love the game. It's just really poor timing. I shouldn't have done Lies of P. It was a mistake because I did Bloodborne. We hit 200K. I did Bloodborne. Immediately after Bloodborne, Shadow of the Earth Tree drops. So then I had to do that. And then I was like, oh, I'll do Lies of P. I don't know why I did Lies of P. I should not have done it. I should have saved it. And then I decided to do this game. So that's literally like the last couple months. It's been nothing but like boss-centric Souls stuff. So yes, I am very burnt out on these, but it's okay. I'll get through it. Oh, dude. I hate that move. Okay, so this is when the real boss fight begins, huh? Okay. Bet. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat this today. I don't have the temperament today, the patience, the will. I dodged that. You could not tell me otherwise. I saw it. I hate this freaking boss, dude. All right. Good. I hate this so. Oh, dude. I'm so cooked, dude, mentally. I really can't focus. How long have we been live? Has it been 3 hours? It's been 3 hours. Might be a short stream today. I got some other stuff to do anyway. But usually this is what it is it is reverse psychology, because I do this and then we beat it. I say, I think I'm gonna call it today. And then like 2 attempts later, we beat them. So let's see if that holds true. This is literally the worst. All right. I'm dodging. I'm dodging. I see it coming and I'm dodging and it's not. Heal! I'm dodging. What do you want me to do? How am I supposed to be able to see that? I know you all saw it. I know you all saw that. How am I supposed to be able to see that? I'm gonna heal. How many attempts are we in? Oh, just one. That was my first attempt. Throughout this playthrough, there were specific moments and bosses that contributed to a sort of snowball effect, if you will, slowly adding to the frustration that would eventually become my breaking point. And the Yellow Wind Sage, coupled with the Tiger Vanguard earlier, were really the true start of that snowball. But after around 24 attempts and multiple chokes, I found myself with another opportunity to close this one out.
to use.
Ow, that hurt my knee so bad. Second phase.
With chapter 2 wrapped up and another relic secured, we press on to chapter 3, the New West.
Act not and be still. Thy gifts are...
We kick things off here in this snowy region with a fight against a big dragon, Kang Jin Long. I didn't have too hard a time taking this one down, but he is one of those bosses that loves to stay in the air, making it a real headache to get consistent hits in. So because of that, I died on the first attempt, but adapted on the second and managed to get it done there. However, before progressing the chapter any further, I took a quick look at my journal, something I haven't touched on yet. The journal is essentially a tracker that logs every boss and enemy type you defeat, as well as every character and NPC you meet. I need to get all 203 of these entries for the Portraits Perfected trophy, and fortunately, you can go back to previous chapters and areas via fast travel as you please, making it convenient to clean up any of the entries I may have missed the first time around. And the first of the Yaoguai I needed to clean up happened to be attached to another trophy, the Sire and Sons. This is a side quest line that involves finding and defeating 4 separate Long, or dragon, bosses, not including the one we just fought. It all starts with Red Long in chapter 1, which only took 2 attempts, assuming that's because I was probably a little bit over leveled for him at this point. However, the same cannot be said for the Long found in chapter 2, Black Long. This guy sucks.
Does he ever stop? Does he ever? He just did that 10 times in a row. Okay, I see we're gonna be on some bullshit today. What stones? What? Bro, think he's about to do some weird stuff to him. Great boss design. This dude's actually not that good. He just has stupid ass attack. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. I'm actually going to lose my mind. I hate that boss. Not fun. I barely got through that. And I honestly kind of got lucky. F that. Not a fan. Thunderbone. I got a Thunderbone for you. That boss can eat all of it he wants. Yeah, dude, first try, no rages.
I had a few other straggling bosses to knock out in chapter 2 as well, all of which I actually beat on the first try. The Mother of Stones, Mad Tiger, Man in Stone, and one that I don't know how to pronounce, but do know had hella ass.
All right, good start. Freeze.
Damn!
Hey, yo, hear me out, though. Hear me out. Bro is kind of cheeked up. I can look at that right there.
And hey, speaking of ass, when I was all caught up on the journal and hopped back into chapter 3, it was time for the Pagoda Realm, an area that everybody loves.
Okay, and now we're gonna do this. I hate this area. What in the fuck am I? What?
The Pagoda Realm features enemies called Lantern Wardens, and these are unique because they only appear for a limited amount of time during this curse-like phase that only happens every few minutes or so, during which you gradually lose your health and enemies get glowing red eyes. I don't know, it's weird. There are 9 of these wardens in total, and killing them all rewards you with one of the 36 curios that can be found in the game. Curios just being another type of item you can equip that provides stat boosts, resistances, and buffs. Naturally, I need all of these curios for the trophy A Curious Collection, but you actually miss out on this particular curio if you kill the area's main boss, Captain Wisevoice, before killing all 9 Lantern Wardens. And of course, me being me and all, I most certainly did exactly that. So that's another missed item added to the list. Again, it's not a big deal, and we aren't stressing over it, especially considering I have to go into New Game Plus anyway for some of the other items. But even still, it got on my nerves because I felt like I was being incredibly thorough. With most of the missable content in this game, there's absolutely no way you could even know it's missable without prior knowledge from a guide or something. And I find that very, very lame. But I digress. Anyways, on the other side of the Pagoda Realm, we run into the boss King Jin Star, easily defeat her, and then meet a character who is crucial to this story and to Wukong's past.
Oh, he's friendly. I love him. I love him. I adore him.
This is Bajie. Once a loyal friend of Wukong's during the journey to the west, he now becomes a companion of the Destined One on his journey to find the relics. The next one held by the Chapter 3 main boss in the new Thunderclap Temple. But getting there is going to take a while, as this is the biggest chapter of the game, with a ton of bosses to deal with and a lot of surface area to cover. And one of the first bosses I discovered was Chen Long, who actually turned out to be a part of a pretty important side quest line that opens up the game's hub area, Zodiac Village. Here we have all of our merchants and vendors in one place. One of those vendors being a blacksmith called Yin Tiger, who I actually need to beat in a duel to unlock one of the transformations, as well as an armor set later on. However, that was easier said than done.
I'm so scared. Oh my God! I have not hit him one time. He's beating my ass, bro! He's beating my ass!
No! Dude, he's so good! I'm just panicking. I'm panicking. He's so much better than me.
The Zodiac deities never hold back. You're far below him. Train well before returning here.
Dude, I tell you what, bro. I'll be back for you. I believe you. I appreciate it. Iris, you have gained my respect.
Yeah, so it was safe to say I wasn't quite ready for that fight yet. So it was back into the New West I went, exploring and knocking out every boss I could find.
The face of the
Non-white.
it will fit me just
Okay.
as well.
There's a joke there, but I'm not gonna make it.
You see how this looks, right?
There we go. Look at this guy. You talk too much, dude. Random ass enemy talking like he's a boss, dude. Bench players talking like starters. I hate it. All right, dude. All right, dude. What am I fighting? Kratos? What in the hell is this? Is that a big wiener, dude? Like, frog. Another one? Oh my God. You're done. You're not fooling anybody, Ogno Mogno. Okay, maybe he is. Bye-bye. Another frog down. I'm immobilizing because I'm terrified of these things. Scared of big wieners. This is so anticlimactic. I'm gonna sell. 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 Oh. No, I'm just kidding. Come on. Come on. What does the fox say? I hate myself. The big wiener. No. The mandingo. Can I get a shrine first, please? Oh, okay. What am I? Oh, that's not so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Damn it, man. Not a soul's like, come on. Hands tied behind his back. Is that why he's called non-able? That's funny. Oh my God, bro. He's mean with it though. Okay, hold on. I cannot die to a guy with his hands tied behind his back. That's disrespectful. Oh my God, wait. Second phase. Oh my God. That's not good, dude. Beat him up, guys. We got this. Nah, this actually is stupid OP. Hold on. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this. He just never stops, man. It didn't even show me the proper camera angle to start out. Let me dodge. I have never seen slower healing in one of these games in my fucking life. Just wanted to uninstall real quick. That made me feel so much better. What you doing? What are you doing? Why did it not work? Why did my nut? You, dude. All right. That was fun, dude. Great fight. The dodo returns. Ow. Me when I get out of the shower. Who am I kidding? I cleared virtually every boss in the New West, barring one, the Opramana Bat, which you have to find at a specific point during the chapter, and I progressed too far before realizing it. So, another one. But other than that, I was in the clear everywhere else. I don't have much to say about most of these bosses, as none of them really stuck out for me. Well, except Captain Calpawave. Total bloodbath that one was. Not because it was hard or anything, I just think it kind of looks like a uterus. But after spending several hours scrubbing through every corner of the region, it was finally time to take on the main boss, unlocking another trophy right beforehand for upgrading some of my gear at the hub. Ooh, we got a trophy. God, we have not got a trophy in freaking like a week. Pound and perfect. Through fire, armors are fine. Through trial, strength is defined. Okay. Upgrade a piece of armor, I'm assuming. Speaking in riddles and shit. The chapter 3 big bad is called Yellowbrow, and this fight is broken into 3 separate phases. Fortunately, not in the traditional sense, as you get a checkpoint at the start of each phase. Phase 1 was a cakewalk, and I had no issues there. But in phase 2, Yellowbrow sucks the Destined One up into his big sack. Not even gonna make a joke about that one, where he fights against the Macaque Chief with the help of Bajier. For context, this monkey had been harassing the Destined One throughout the chapter, and we'd already beaten him 2 times prior, but this acted as the real fight against him. And this one was not a cakewalk. Oh, I didn't even see him, dude. What the? I don't know what's I can't even. I can't even get my pluck a mini off. You don't even have time to heal, dude. It's crazy. And I keep getting freaking hit and I can't immobilize. See, I'm already about to start talking, dude. I'm gonna try really hard to keep a positive attitude. Oh man, no! This phase really pisses me off because it can be really hard to see, and the chief multiplies himself, so it turns into one big gank fight. And if there's 2 things I hate when it comes to boss fights, it's not being able to see and ganks. But all things considered, it only took me a few tries to get through it, and then it was on to the last phase. Yellowbrow transforms the Destined One into the Monkey Chief for a brief period, and you fight through a bunch of enemies on the way to the last arena. I don't really understand why this happened or the narrative context behind it, but it was pretty badass nonetheless. Can you actually, I don't know if you can actually die in this. Now this is Wukong. Phase 3 was definitely the worst of the trio, but only because of a couple of factors. For one, Yellowbrow has this golden state he frequently transforms into that makes him invincible, and the only way to break him out of it is a fully charged heavy or a spirit attack. He also has some unreasonably annoying AoE attacks, always love those, an undodgeable grab attack, and he can counter your spells. How am I getting hit? Oh, they turn on me? They turn on me. So I opted to rock with Spellbinder for this fight, which is where you essentially sacrifice your ability to use any spells or magic in exchange for a big boost to your melee damage. This helped out a lot, but it didn't remove the difficulty entirely. That's for damn sure. Damn, that was quick. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude, what? Let me heal you. Sorry. 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 This whole thing is so dog shit, dude. You have to dodge? Okay, let me try that this time. I didn't know that beforehand. Bitch. Get your ass beat. It's not dodgeable. I knew he was about to do it. Come on! Oh! Do work, baby. This one's, I don't think this one's dodgeable either. Okay. Again? Come on! Come on! Come on. What do you mean hard? What do you mean hard? What do you mean hard? What do they mean hard? What do they mean? We got a trophy too for that. Yeah, first try, guys.
Now with 3 relics down, the Destined One and Bajier move on to tracking down the 4th in Chapter 4, taking place in the Webbed Hollow, a region that is exactly what it sounds like, a spider-infested hellscape, full of practically nothing but arachnid and insect-themed bosses and enemies. And I'm supposed to believe this isn't a Souls-like.
Come on. I thought I was gonna sell that, dude. Why are you so delayed, sir? There's no way, bro. That was the 100th death, too. It's not annoying at all. Oh my God, please stop moving before I have a heart attack. What in the Dark Souls? Not a Souls-like, huh? All right, dude. All right, dude. Y'all can have that. Whatever's in that chest is not worth it, homie. What in the... A hand? This is creative. I'm not gonna lie. This is... Dude, hey, this hand isn't going near through. Wait, no, that's not how I want to say that. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ah, Miyazaki. Your influence knows no bounds, Miyazaki.
Story-wise, this chapter dives into a little bit of Bajier's history, specifically his past romance with the Violet Spider. To keep it short and sweet, Bajier ends up captured and bewitched by his former lover and her daughters. So much of the chapter follows the Destined One as he fights his way through the Hollow in an effort to break the spell, eventually having to actually face a bewitched Bajier and then the Violet Spider herself. But trophy-wise, I earned the next one early into this chapter, back in the Zodiac Village. Out in the world, you can find plant seeds, which you can give to Chen Long at the village to plant and then harvest for valuable materials. I need to eventually find all 15 seeds in the game for the Seeds to Sow trophy, which... We'll get into that RNG nightmare later on in the video. But for now, a trophy for my first harvest.
Yo, happy harvest. I wish I could understand what any of these trophies. I applaud them for the creativity though. Definitely you're not your basic trophies in this game.
Chapter 4 may have some of the most unique and disgusting bosses in the game, but it also has one of the most difficult. The fourth and final hidden long, Yellow Long. I gave this guy a couple of attempts, but I've been doing this whole boss fight thing long enough to know when I'm in over my head. His moveset is absurd, and he is extremely unforgiving, so brute forcing your way through this one with spells and whatnot, like you can do with many of the other bosses in the game, is a no-go here. And I simply was just not able to do nearly enough damage to him yet to put out any sort of legitimate attempts, so I left him be for now. I wasn't gonna be able to dodge every tough boss of the chapter though, as I would soon learn when I reached the chapter's secret area, Purple Cloud Mountain, which held 3 more bosses. Taoist Me was up first, and he was a total joke. But then I found the Duskvale boss shortly after, which was a problem because apparently triggering the Duskvale fight before finding the third boss, Scorpion Lord, makes the Scorpion Lord fight not spawn. If you even step foot into his boss arena and the fight starts, Scorpion Lord is no longer attainable, meaning you'll have to fight him in another playthrough. And look, I know I've said 4 or 5 times now we don't care about the missable stuff, but this one actually pissed me off. Why are we punishing players for exploring? You're telling me if I happen to go left instead of right and I find this boss before that boss, that means I can no longer fight the other boss? I'm not totally anti-missables, but I am against stuff like this. I think this is stupid. If you do fight Duskvale first though, Scorpion Lord actually jumps into the fight to help you, which is pretty cool. But what's not cool is he only does it once. And if you die, he doesn't respawn to help you in any subsequent attempts. So with all of that being said, I was already pretty frustrated going into Duskvale, and the fight itself just added to that frustration. And that snowball we talked about earlier was starting to get kind of big by this point.
I had almost full health. I had almost full health right there and he one-shot me. Good start. Not over till it's over. I actually got it for once. Jesus. I can definitely do this right now. I can do this right now. That's big damage right there, son. Willem Dafoe meme looking up. That's so bullshit, dude. Fuck it. I don't even know what's happening. Why are you doing that again? Why are you doing that again? Why are you doing that again? He's doing that. He's spamming. Come on. Come on. Horrible hitboxes, dude. Horrible hitboxes. The cockerel crowed. We got a trophy for that one. Okay, cool. Oh my lord, brother. Whew. That was rough.
The last order of business and real head honcho of the chapter is the 100-eyed Taoist master. Jeez, isn't that a real mouthful?
Damn, that throat crazy though, I can't lie.
This guy is no slouch, with some ridiculously delayed attack patterns. But the second half of this fight in particular can gargle my sack. He turns himself and all of the arena golden, cuts your stamina bar in half, and to put it simply, is just on some bullshit.
Oh, immobilize his ass on this, huh? Bro's parrying me, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? So it's bullshit. Okay.
Fortunately though, because I'd already beaten the secret area of the chapter, I'd earned a new vessel called the Weaver's Needle, which you can use to counter this phase. And that made the tail end of the fight much more reasonable. So after several attempts of beating my head against the wall, I was presented with a golden opportunity to bring this guy down for good. See what I did there? Because he's golden. Get him, beat his ass, beat his ass! Keep stronger together! Oh, here we go. Here goes the bullshit. When's he gonna do it? It's so bad, dude. Oh my God, this is annoying. Dude, this is doing nothing. Woo! Oh, we got this shit. We got this shit. Easy, 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 easy.
Come down, Grandmaster. I need you.
Grabbing the fourth relic from the Taoist meant that it was time for Chapter 5, In the Flaming Mountains. The official title of this chapter is Golden Child Crimson Blood, but the ROB Cinematic Universe title for this chapter is Where Shit Hits Fan.
I'm...
Centered around a conflict surrounding the Bull King and his broken family, this chapter begins with a cinematic battle segment where we are introduced to a bull NPC, the Pale Axe Stalwart. He gives us a questline that involves beating a few of these cart bosses that were invented by the King's son, who is seemingly the one responsible for all the chaos in the region. Defeating all of these carts will reveal the chapter's secret area, and these could hardly even be considered as bosses, as they were more gimmicky than anything, though they could be a little bit deceiving at times.
I feel like you don't really do much, huh? I feel like you're kind of limited in your movesets. What is this boss design? All right, let me stamina up real quick. Maybe drink, yeah, just in case. Ow, okay. You got a bag. You ain't got much of a bag. Call him Jason Tatum. Ow, ow, ow. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I don't want to hear a word. Along with the carts, it comes as no surprise by now that we have a gauntlet of other bosses to take care of as well. And I will say, many of these were pretty creative. A lot of gank fights in this chapter too, but not necessarily annoying ganks, more like funny ganks. Top takes bottom, bottom takes top, and fast as wind, quick as fire in particular were both hilarious fights. I mean, look at them. Just a couple heads goofing around. I have to credit Game Science in how they managed to make a game with over 100 bosses in it that rarely felt like anything was reskinned or like you were fighting the same boss twice. What I did not find funny, however, was the fight against the Keeper of Flaming Mountains. This guy got on my nerves because his first phase is obnoxiously long, mostly due to the fact that for a lot of it, you aren't even fighting him. You're fighting a bunch of enemies that he summons. And when you do finally get to his second phase, he transforms into the yin yang fish, which I kind of just hated a little bit. And then you, what? That's some bullshit, bro, if I've ever seen it. That's some, that.
Immediately after Yin Yang Fish, I came across another one of the carts, only this one was already defeated. Inside was the Horsegwai NPC that we had been speaking to in every chapter, who had died fighting this cart. The sad conclusion to his quest line that gets us the next trophy.
Ooh, urge unfulfilled. We got a trophy for that. With my life, I'll repay the title he gave me. You see, I just don't know what that means, but it's fun. Dude, is that the freaking horse? Is that the horse we've been talking to every chapter? No way. So the horse quest is done. Wow. R.I.P. Gregory. Put him on a t-shirt. Does that count, the one that the horse was in? Does that count as a cart or no?
Oh no!
That came really fast. I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting it to come that fast. That one was a little more surprising for me, but it comes back? Dude, this is the hardest part of the game. We're good. No, we're not. Okay. Dude, this is wretched, dude. This is devious. How dare they? Not a Souls-like. What do you mean?
Eventually, I reached the cooling slope in the Field of Fire area, where I ran into the final cart boss, the Rusty Gold Cart. And I know I just said these could hardly be considered bosses, but this one was an exception to that statement. It did not take long to figure that out.
You're a little different than your counterparts. This is kind of hard, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Will we make it work though? I'm gonna sell. Isn't that just silly? How silly of me. I don't know how to dodge that. Hitbox. There we go. That move, man. I hate it. That's some bullshit, dude. That's fucking... I thought I was gonna sell again. Dead ass, I thought I was gonna sell again. I thought I was done.
Behind that last cart was the secret area, and inside I found the Bashui golden-eyed beast. By far the hardest secret boss yet. I gave it a few hard-fought attempts, getting my ass beat on every single one, without ever getting even remotely close to beating him. So I made the executive decision to come back to him later, and go ahead and jump over to the final boss of the chapter, who, come to find out, was about 10 times worse. And the final addition to the snowball. That boss was Red Boy. The son of the Bull King, Red Boy holds a lot of resentment towards his father because of past events involving Wukong and the Celestial Court. He wants the 5th Wukong relic, which the Bull King is in possession of, so that he can fight the Celestial Court and avenge his own race, the Yaksha. Also, fuck this kid.
Yeah. Drink, dude, we're gonna be here for so long. Oh, we're gonna be here for so long.
When it comes to boss-centric games like this one, everybody has their own fights they struggle with and find more difficult than others. And though Red Boy isn't notoriously known for being the hardest boss in the game or anything, he sure as hell was for me, at this point in the run, that is. This fight has multiple phases, and I knew I was in for a hell of a time from the very beginning of the first.
I'm already gonna get mad. I might not beat this stream. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna beat this stream. That's...
Taste my fire point.
You.
Hey, that don't
What
stop.
the hell is that?
Does it burn like my spear?
What? I've never seen that. What was that?
Smutty fire. Burn him.
It canceled my fucking immobilize, man.
Had some guts. Wonder how
Yeah, so that was phase one. And honestly, it's absolutely nothing compared to what comes next. I was able to get Red Boy's attack patterns down just enough to be able to survive and limp through the first phase. And after he goes down, the Bull King tries to give the Destined One the 5th relic. But Red Boy gets back up and intercepts it, transforming himself into something else entirely. And this is where the real fight starts.
Hey, my boy. Vecna? Yaksha King.
You little rascal. I'll teach you a lesson on your parents' behalf.
Oh my god. And I have nothing.
Restless, hopeless.
Beat his ass. This track. Oh my god. Hey!
My
This is gonna be awful.
But what if I told you, when you do finally learn Yaksha King's moveset well enough to make it to the back end of phase 2, it gets worse? Because it does. It gets worse.
Another phase?
Beyond flaming mountains lies Mount Lingsha.
I'm
And nobody. Nothing.
And there you have it, folks. The brick wall that makes this fight feel impossible. On the tail end of phase 2, there's a third sub-phase, let's call it. And Yaksha King becomes ultra aggressive, spamming these dumbass delayed swipes with his blades that cover the entire arena, as well as an AoE move where spikes come out of the ground that's very difficult to get away from. I was hard stuck here for quite a while, and it was during this instance when that little voice popped in my head again, the same one that briefly popped in my head back in chapter 3 and a few other moments throughout this playthrough. A voice every gamer has experienced at least once in their lives. It whispered to me, "What if you just uninstalled right now?"
I am incapable of dodging that. It is so delayed.
My vengeance!
I dodged one. I'm incapable, dude. I'm just trying to get through it, man. That's such a dumbass attack. You have no time to get away from that. He's doing all kinds of weird shit. This attempt. Gosh dang it. I thought that was the one. I messed up.
Everything that stands in my way.
What are you doing? How did this end up being okay? It's crazy, bro. Why am I having such a hard time learning that timing? That was no, I was on the opposite side of him. What? That's disgusting. That might be the most disgusting move I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie, and I hope y'all don't get mad at me, but y'all probably noticed I'm tired of this, right? This game came out at the worst possible time for me. I'm bossed out, dude. And then it's only gonna get worse. That's the thing. It's only going to get worse. It's not gonna get better. It's just such bullshit. He never fucking stops, man. I still can't beat him like this, man. That's the sad part.
Blood and flesh compose my life's bloom.
Stop. Please, please.
Still holding on. Despite
You shall never witness it.
I'm glad he did that. He deserved that. Bye-bye, Vecna.
Beating Yaksha King not only earned the 5th relic, but also earned the 4th vessel, unlocking the trophy treasure trove before hopping into the final chapter of the game, which takes us back to where it all started, Mount Huagua. Hope I said that right. Many of you watching probably thought Yaksha King was going to be the breaking point that I've been foreshadowing this entire video. I mean, I did say that he was the final addition to the snowball, so I imagine you were probably pretty surprised to see me overcome and beat him. But here's the twist. Yaksha King actually was the breaking point. That boss brought me so close to the edge that going into chapter 6, all it was going to take was one small push to send me over. And sure enough, that push came from the very first boss of the chapter, the Supreme Inspector.
Oh, okay. All right, dude. All right, man. Just give me a second. To be continued. Black Myth Wukong. To be continued. I can't do it.
And that was it. I was annoyed. I had my fill of this game. I was done. As far as I was concerned, Black Myth Wukong did not exist. I had reached the long foreshadowed breaking point. It was no longer fun. So the best course of action going forward was to move on to other games and just forget about this one. That's what was going through my head at the time of partaking in the sweet nectar of the uninstall. But then came the aftermath. In the months that followed, every single stream and every single video I uploaded had comment sections flooded with Wukong. Rob, where's Wukong? When are you finishing Wukong? Wukong, 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 Wukong. I mostly ignored it, but over the course of a couple of months, it started to get to me. And I found myself beginning to resent the game because of it. I didn't even necessarily hate the game itself, but I started to hate it out of spite, simply because I was tired of constantly being harassed about it every single day. I mean, it was literal cyberbullying, man. But hey, anybody that says bullying doesn't work is a liar, because eventually I gave in. So let's fast forward a few months to the return, the first one, that is. As you can see, we are in a new spot. I don't know how long this is going to be. I know it's not ideal, okay? This is a little different. I am literally in a shed right now, basically. Let's play a video game. I'm gonna be honest with you, all right? Black Myth Wukong. I haven't played this game since I rage uninstalled it. How long ago was that? Several months ago? It's gonna be interesting jumping straight in. I haven't played in months and trying to fight this boss. I probably forgot how to play, but you know what? We're built differently. All right, here we go. Let's get it. How do you dodge? Okay. wait. How do you heal? I don't remember how to heal. L1, okay. Dude, why is it so fast? There we go. There's something. There's something. This is so doable. This is so doable. No, it's not. He's so scary. There we go. There we go. He's almost halfway. What is that? Okay. One more heal. We're so cooked. We're so. Oh my God. Oh, you're so cooked, buddy. Move set down. Ah! There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Dang, bro is nice. I can't lie. Ah! Like I never left. Like I never left. What the? What is this? What is, bro? Ah! Elite level gamer. Elite level gaming we're seeing right here. Don't take it for granted. I don't know. Imagine though. Imagine though. Imagine though. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Ah! I'm so scared. Come on. Oh my God, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. No way we didn't do it, right? Ah! Ah! Beating Supreme Inspector unlocks the Somersault Cloud ability, allowing us to freely traverse the region, which is effectively one big open area chock full of nothing but bosses, making Chapter 6 even more of a boss rush than any chapter prior. Hey, look. Will I die if I do this? But only a select few of these bosses are mandatory to progress the story. And these were the real test. What in the hell is that? A bald eagle deer? Hell yeah, dude. Dudes will see this and just say, hell yeah. Cloud shredding deer. All right, ball up top. I ain't scared. Okay, come on. Quit running. Don't run. Okay, he doesn't have to, all right. Bitch. Wait, what is he doing? What is bro doing? There we go. I'm gonna hit him with that real quick. Taste your own medicine, huh? We'll taste your own medicine? Okay, we're not. Dude, that is literally disrespectful to gamers everywhere. Game science should be criminally charged for putting this one in the game. I'm just gonna be honest. That's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Bitch. Wait, what?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
It's so good to be back. Like, when are you supposed to hit the... No, no, no! No! What is that? Defeating each mandatory boss in this area rewards us with one piece of Wukong's golden gear set. The cloud-treading deer earned us Wukong's leg armor, and the gold armored rhino earns us the body armor, which, just like the deer, we had to work for a little bit. Yeah. No! 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 Oh yeah, and don't even get me started on that damn cockroach. No, no, no! All right, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. No, 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 no! I'm actually going to lose my shit. I'm holding it! Next stream. Next stream. I've had enough. 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 I can't believe I'm doing this. We gotta beat this game, y'all. Yeah, so I dropped it again. Fun fact, this was actually a secret hidden return. Lost footage, the forgotten ROB files hidden deep within the archives. Archives being about 7 external hard drives I have in my drawers. I did not stream this, and I never uploaded what you're about to see to the Plays channel. My second channel, quick plug, go sub so I can get another plaque, please. My intention from this point on was to just simply beat the game. I didn't even care about the platinum at this point. I just wanted to roll credits and call it a day. Black Myth Wukong would just have to become one of those games in the ROB cinematic universe that never got a platinum video, but at least I could say that I beat it. Little did I know though, even that would be a tall order. Picking up right where I left off with that damn cockroach. Do we have to do this? Now I remember why I stopped playing. What the fuck, man? What are we doing? Why does it keep throwing? However, that damn cockroach was not what led to what would technically be Rage Quit number 3. No, that would come immediately after that damn cockroach. The last mandatory boss of the chapter before the final boss of the whole game. The Emerald Armed Mantis. Oh! I can't do this, bro. I can't do this. I just came off Dark Souls. I don't know why I tried to do this today. What is happening? What is he even doing? What am I doing? This is awful! Oh my God, dude. I hate this. I hate this game. Waste of time, 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 waste of time. I'm done. And now we fast forward again, all the way to November 3rd, 2025. The longest hiatus yet. You would think by now my wonderful community would have let this one go, and I would have dropped the game for good. But you'd think wrong. The comments never ceased. Still, every video had a plethora of comments about finishing this game. I even muted the words Black Myth and Wukong in the YouTube moderation tools, but it didn't matter. The comments just got more cryptic, like return to monk and shit. So here, I meant business, and I was dead set on putting an end to this once and for all. And I am finally going to beat it, for real this time. But Rob, what about the Platinum? You shut your damn mouth. You are lucky you're getting this. All right, so it would probably be wise to go and relearn the mechanics of the game since I haven't played it in so long. Jumping right back into the boss I got stuck on 9 months ago probably isn't a good idea. No! I'm already, dude, I can't crash out this early. I cannot crash out this early. We're 3 attempts in. Do you ever stop? Let me lean up real quick. I don't know what it is. I can't really put it into words because I have been through the trials of a hard boss fight before, you know, Sigrun, Melania, just been through some tough stuff, right? But when I die to a boss in this game, it fills me with a rage that concerns me that I've never felt before. It's not like when I died to the other fights I've fought in my lifetime. It's specifically the boss fights in this game. I don't know what it is. This mantis makes me have bad thoughts, I think. What? What? What the? We're 6 attempts in, by the way. I don't know what to do there. What? What is happening? What? What? It's just not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm playing something else. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it, bro.
Rob, buddy, are you seriously going to let yourself give up because of the monkey game? Are you seriously going to lose to a monkey? We didn't evolve from them so that you could make us look like the inferior species. So I need you to sit down, turn on that PS5 Pro, pick up a controller, and lock in.
Oh, that's good work. That's good work. Come on. No, this is so doable. This is so doable. What the hell was that? I don't understand what a lot of his moves are, bro. Come on. What is happening? Oh, dude, it's so hard. I'm locked back in. I'm locked back in. Don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. Let me lock in real quick. It just took a few attempts. Every boss for the rest of this game is cooked. I'm back. I'm thinking I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. I'm drinking your face. I'm drinking your face. I don't care. Disrespectful. I don't respect you, Mantis. Take that shit right there. Take that. Hold that right there. I know this one. No, wait. No. No. Come on. Come on, lock in. No. Lock in. I wish this game didn't exist. Like, I'm not gonna make it through, man. There's no way. We're not gonna get through like this. Oh, man. And he's not done! He's just never finished. He never finished it. I'm sorry, dude, like, I'm getting so close, and I am at least like 30 attempts in now, and I'm so lost. I'm so lost with this entire moveset. I don't understand it. I guess I'm just stupid. I guess the hate comments I get every once in a while about how bad I am at video games, maybe they're just onto something. Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Come on! Yeah! Whoa! Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Oh my God. Ah! Get away from me. Get away from me. I was stuck on him for 9 months. Oh, that's pretty cool though. All right, we got all the drip. We got Wukong's armor set. Okay, we're gonna clean slate here. No more negative energy. All right, no more negative energy. We're gonna press forward with only positive things to say. If I don't have anything nice to say, I just won't say it at all. We're gonna get through this game and finally move on with our lives. With Wukong's entire gear set obtained, that meant that it was time to head up the mountain to the Monkey King's resting place, making a stop on the way in the Water Curtain Cave to grab his staff, getting us the next story trophy. I'm kind of hyped, Loki. He got that shit on for real.
Now, you look exactly like Wukong. You're all set, kid. You look like a fierce warrior. Come with me. Let's find out what that old monkey is up to.
Hey, no, I'm kind of locked in now. Hold on. It is kind of crazy to think about. I see what y'all are kind of getting at. Guardian of Gear. We got a trophy though. We ain't gonna need that. We ain't doing the platinum. Shut up. But we got another trophy. Fully fitted. Now swing that staff and fight. So we're about to go into like I don't know if this is the final boss, but we got to be close. I can see what y'all are getting at now though. It is pretty crazy that I quit. So we really were like right there. I was so close to beating it, man. We fight our way up the mountain in a rather cinematic set piece that also went rather hard. And at the top, find the stone Wukong was sealed inside. The Destined One and Bajier enter the stone into another realm where they find the old monkey, a character from the prologue that sent the Destined One on this journey to find the relics to begin with. And here it all comes together.
I knew it from the beginning. You were the mind of Wukong all along.
Oh.
That's why you led us here.
Not me. It's him.
Don't make me laugh.
After Wukong died, 5 of his 6 senses endured and were taken by the Yaoguai kings. Only his mind was lost.
So who we've been playing as all along, the Destined One, is the mind of Wukong. That's hard. According to the old monkey, the mind was the 6th relic, but the mind is unique to every life. Therefore, Sun Wukong can never be resurrected and return as he was. However, the universe will always bear him a successor, and that successor is the Destined One. But Wukong left behind a broken shell in this realm, stripped of the 6 senses. And to merge the 6 senses into one and truly become the new Wukong, the Destined One must defeat this broken shell, who is none other than the final boss. Oh, he looked tough.
It allows only his
Stone Monkey. Oh, hell. Oh, boy. All right. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, that's a big delay. Margit, okay, and all right, AoE. Okay, Margit, the Fell Omen. I'm already thinking about these future inevitable phases that are coming, because this is obviously not going to be the fight. Woo! Whoa! All right, that was like half his health bar. Oh, he just parried the shit out of me. He liked that for real. All right, so now the real fight starts. Ooh! What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, GG's. That's it. Heal. Damn! He hit the Hulk. The Hulk v Loki. What is he doing? What? Okay. That's hard to get out of. What are you doing? What? It's nowhere near me, but okay. Okay, Radon. Nope. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Dumb of me. I want to do it so bad. I want to do it so bad.
I am Rob. Over 400,000 subscribers, conquering and platinuming multiple games, beating the hardest of games, Elden Ring, Dark Souls. And you mean to tell me you're cowering in fear about a game, about a monkey with a staff? That's not the Rob I know. But then again, maybe it is. Maybe you are just a scared little boy. Maybe all them bosses you beat, all those hard bosses in Elden Ring and Dark Souls, all of those were flukes.
You got lucky.
But hey, you are more than welcome to shut me up. Shut all of us up. So are you gonna continue to cower in fear? Or are you gonna pick up the controller, play as that monkey, grab the staff, extend it, and shove it up there?
I don't know, man. Jump. All right, man, I'm good for the day. So, change of plans. Again, at the time of recording this, I wasn't intending on platinuming this game, and I had not changed my mind about that, at least not yet. However, what did happen was my ego showed up. I started thinking about all of the bosses I skipped over and how it was going to feel if I beat the final boss without doing those. Not to mention, you can't get the secret true ending without beating a couple of other bosses first anyway. So we made an audible. I decided I wasn't gonna dodge no smoke and to go back and defeat every major boss I hadn't done yet before I beat Stone Monkey. Now, I will say one or two of these I was a little over leveled for at this point, such as the one I started with, Yin Tiger. All I gotta do is somewhat learn his moveset and we'll be chilling. What does this do again? Pluck of Mini? Hold that. Beat his ass, beat his ass. Aim stronger together. Oh, we did it. Hey, look. We're just mad over leveled for him now. That's all that is. But for others, it didn't even matter that I was over leveled because they rocked my shit anyway. More specifically, that guy we left hanging back in chapter 4. Here we go. Hello, old friend. All right. Okay. We're doing big damage. That's pretty good stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. He just doing a lot, huh? He just doing a lot, huh? All right. Your voice was the soundtrack of my summer. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hold on. Let me drink. Oh, yeah. No, I'm kind of why am I kind of locked in right now? I'm here. I'm not here. It's never been more ever. Oh, he does another. All right. Well, I'm thinking 10 attempts. That was attempt 2. I'm thinking 10 attempts. Dang it. 7 more. 7 more. 7 more. Oh my God, bro. Okay, 11 attempts maybe.
Mother.
Today's a winding road. No. Stop! Man! He never stops! We're not gonna beat it in 10 attempts. That. No! Whoa! Oh! Can you smell what the That was such a dope attempt. That was such a, dude, I am so locked in right now. God, dude, can you stop? Stop! Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do the thing. He's doing the thing. This OST is hitting. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah! 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 Come on. Come on. No! Oh! I can't even talk bad about this fight though, because it's cool. That's the worst part. Whenever the boss is well designed and the developers did a great job, like it really just pisses me off. Because who am I supposed to project upon? Who am I supposed to blame? Because I'm not blaming myself or my skill set. I have too much pride for that. Okay. This is the one. Nope. Yeah. Bop. Let's go, baby. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it, young man. Yeah. Ah. Wow. Ooh, we got a trophy that we don't need. Next up on the hit list was the Bashui Golden-Eyed Beast, who I still found to be fairly difficult, but only died to once regardless. Beating him unlocked the trophy Frost and Flame, and also happened to be the last step needed to unlock the big secret boss that would lead to the true ending. That boss being Erlang the Sacred Divinity. Poetically, the very first boss we faced in the prologue. Pretty much unanimously considered to be the hardest fight in the entire game. Many say that this is the real final boss, and I was about to find out why. Oh, he's got like a shield, bro. Like a stagger bar? Oh no. Oh no, bro. All right. Oh, he's parrying me, dog. Hell no. God help me. Oh my God, he's freaking filthy. I'm not even gonna get his stagger bar down, bro. I've already used all my health. Okay. Okay. Hold on, what are you doing?
I do have some of the spark. That's it. I won't hold back from now. Let's fight! It's time to...
You know, for months now, we've all been wondering, when will he come back? When will he stop running away from this game? When will he finally stand up and face the Monkey King? Everybody is doubting you. Everybody says you can't do it. You ran away one time, you'll do it again. What are you prepared to do about it? Stand up, lock in, beat his ass.
Hey, fuck your dog. I drink right in your face. Zero respect. I treat you just like I treated Mantis. Your ugly ass eye on your forehead. This is freaking crazy. I have no heals, man. Like, dude, what are you doing, man? I'm already mad. You gonna heal? Are you going?
are not him, Talfro.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro, that might be the most disrespectful shit I have ever heard a boss say to me since I started playing it. Oh my God, he said you are not him after all. Ah! What is this, a humiliation ritual?
Are not him, Talfro.
Shut up! Shut up! He really hit the...
You are not him. You are not him.
Do I get a turn? Or nah? Nah. Turn-based game, apparently. Almost halfway, guys. Look at us. And now we die. All right.
Are not him, Talfro.
Now,
This dude is beating my ass, bro. I'm so discouraged. I'm so discouraged. I don't know. This is crazy. I am like, it's so hard. I'm just mentally out of it all. I don't even know where to begin. It is overwhelming. My eyes can't even process what the fuck it is I just looked at.
I played both the air.
Are not him, Talfro.
Dude, like, dude,
Rob, come on, man. I'm a Call of Duty YouTuber in 2025. I have to play Call of Duty every single day of my life. And you can't beat, what's this game called? Black Myth Wukong? Get it together, okay? Go beat the game. Call of Duty's back.
Survive. Soon if you're not.
I just can't get away from that move.
Step forward.
Quit taunting me. Okay. And he just moves out of the way, bro. What is this? Okay, I know this one. All right, well, I'm taking a walk. I hate this game. Okay, well.
What a wonderful day!
Oh, I think I cracked it. I think we figured it out, folks. Or Reddit figured it out. I'm doing this. I don't care. Apparently, he won't transform if you use this one. This got to be the stupidest transformation in the game. Yeah. We got to figure it out, bro. The fan. The fan is it. That's the play. I don't even know what bro's doing. What is that? Like my PS5 is about to blow up at that move. I hate this game.
I'm not him, Talfro.
No. No, man, I'm never gonna beat this, bro. This attempt was perfect, just about. I'm never gonna beat it. I'm just not, dude, it's hopeless. It's so hopeless. It's so hopeless. I can't. I'm doing it. I'm deleting it. I'm deleting it.
I know, Rob, I know. This game will try to break you, but you've made it this far. You've smashed all these other bosses, and here you are now. One more step until you become the great sage himself. All you gotta do is just lock in for a little while longer. Matter of fact, I don't even need my staff anymore. You take it. Go get him.
Second phase, second phase, second phase. I know this. I know this. I have beaten Melania, Sigrun, Gana, Uncharted Brutal. I've been through the fire and the flames. Erlang's just another trophy for the cabinet. Y'all hear what I'm saying right now? I'm gonna be honest. What a freaking waste. I'm gonna cry. What in the hell was that? He pulls a new move out of his bag every attempt. I am 50 attempts in, bro. And he never finishes. Okay. Oh, yeah, this. Oh, yeah.
Young monkey, show me how far you can go.
That's clutch. That, oh wait, no. Come on. Come on. I like this attempt. Come on. Come on. This is their chance. This is it. This is our chance. This is our chance. Please. Please, God. Please, God. I already know. I still have my transformation, though. Where is he? Oh, no. Oh, no, he's not. That is devious. This is it. Come on. Oh, no.
None ever dare to turn the world upside down.
This is the one I've been... I could kill you with, like, a boss has never made me cry before, but I want to cry. Melania didn't make me cry, bro. I want to cry. I want to cry. Like, I know I say that being dramatic. I know I'm over the top sometimes, but he's about to make me actually shed tears on camera. This is like, the only thing I could compare this to is February 2nd, 2025, when Nico Harrison ripped my heart from my chest. Cloud step. You thought, bro, thought. Not me. Not me, twin. Let's go. Let's go. We're getting better about the dodges. We're getting better. But we're not, though. Fan, we did get one. That last kill gave us one. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
From the sky, my sword sweeps the land.
I ain't afraid. I'll tank it. I think we won. I think we got him, guys.
What a wonderful day! Today's clash didn't satisfy my spirit. Go back with me to the sky. Let us get drunk before we continue this fight.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, pardon me? What do you mean? What do you mean by, do you mean like, you better not throw another phase at me? You better not throw another phase at me. I will not emotionally recover. They threw another phase at me. But, and I never thought I would say this, I am so glad they did. Because in this phase, the Destined One transforms into a massive stone monkey, setting up an epic, grandiose, spectacle-driven battle against the 4 heavenly kings and a giant lion-like form of Erlang. This was by far my favorite part of the game. And it was during this exact sequence that I realized I might have been wrong about Black Myth Wukong and what I had truly been missing out on. Dude, are we actually, oh my goodness gracious. Excuse me? Dude, no, this is hard. He killed him. Bro he is on demon time, bro. He killed him too. He is not playing. Ooh. Wukong's so badass, bro. Y'all seen that clip of that rapper? They're talking about that rapper. He was a demon.
And he professed and confessed to be a demon.
Bro, he was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet.
That's literally Wukong. This is it. That was like by far the best part of the game. Bro, he must be stopped. Wukong cannot remain free. All I can say is I just feel really stupid. I just feel dumb for the things that I said. Bro, y'all know that meme of the dude digging and then he stops digging right before the diamonds? That's literally me with Black Myth Wukong.
A rock must be.
Hey, he said the thing. Oh no. Oh no. Did I just die? Pretty sure that's supposed to happen. Oh my God. They just keep raising the ceiling. I couldn't imagine it being more peak, and then it is. I apologize. I was Black Myth Wukong. I apologize. I was not familiar with your game. What have I been doing, man? Meet the match. We got a trophy. Let go of him and you let go of all. Not doing the platinum. Yo, I think as a man, it's important to recognize when you're wrong. All right, it's important. I was wrong. That just leaves, folks, one final boss, the final boss. Oh, one more. I gotta get hyped up a little bit first. We gotta lock in. Flowverse, show me something.
I have it. I'm holding it.
Wait, hold on a second. This is why you quit? A bug made you quit? You're telling me your community has been asking you to beat this game and you quit because of a bug? Rob, come on, bro. Let's be real. You've beaten Melania. You've beaten Radon. You spun back and beat Radon again. And you're telling me the monkey game is making you quit? Rob, come on, bro. I'm gonna need you to lock in. Pick up your controller, load the game back up, and go whoop their ass.
Okay. Who's coming? Who's coming? Is it my turn? Am I coming? I can do it. It's been a while. I got one of them. All right. Oh, we got it this time, bro. We got it. There's more after this, though, like 100%. There's no way it's over. Not over. There's another phase. What we got here? Ooh. Oh, he just whooped his ass. What? Ooh. Bro. Ooh, pluck a mini. Caesar would be so proud. I still don't feel like it's over. There's a third phase to this. Yep. I know things. I know how these things go. And there he is. Basically the real one, huh? Oh my, dude, he's gonna be so tough. The Great Sage's broken shell. Literally Wukong, bro. It's the real one. Oh, he's gonna be brutal, isn't he? See what that does. Oh, that did a lot. Don't go in that ring of fire. I know your moveset, bro. No need to download the moveset. You're me. I feel good, baby. Is he gonna pluck him? He's really gonna pluck a mini-me, bro. That's only okay if I do it. Woo! Dude, I am doing okay, though, for the first attempt, I think. No way. Oh, dude, he's just so menacing. The aura is off the charts. Come on. Come on. I can do this, bro. I can do this. I can do this. There's another phase. That's not it. There's got to be way more than that. What did he just do? Hey, bro, nah. We're cooked, we're cooked, we're cooked, we're cooked. I can feel the hope being drained out of me right now. I mean, truly, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Dude. Hey, God, it's me again. Woo! Hey, bro, this is so freaking hard. Oh, oh my. Oh, the utter disrespect. The utter disrespect. What? And then he just gave it back to him? Oh, dude, this dude's so cold. Hey, bro, I think I need to uninstall the game. I'm out of my depth. I need to put on rock solid. What am I doing? Did he just immobilize? And then he just gives it back? I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life, bro. This is crazy. Is he yawning? Did he just yawn? This bro's a villain, dude. This guy scares me. Oh my God, he's so gross. He's so cool, though. There's so much aura. I don't even care he beating my ass. These are weak, Koba. Weaker. All right. Start to come back to me a little bit. Oh, what? Did he just go behind the shoulder back? Dude, some of this feels undodgeable. A lot of his moves just feel like cinematically scripted. It's crazy. This is one of the most cinematic fights I think I've ever been a part of. It's sick. I can't even get mad. No! He does it so quick. You've already pressed your attack button. He goes rock solid like in a millisecond. I don't even see how that's possible. How does he immobilize? Well, how am I supposed to combat that? All right, dog. You're so good, man. You're a pussy. You know that? Actually, I hate this fight. Yeah, I don't know how that's fair. I don't know how that's... You just... Ah. What is he doing? What is this? Is he eating an apple? Did he just eat an apple mid-fight? Like, bro, I've been disrespected before in my life, but not like this. He ain't even gonna make a move. He's just gonna leave me here frozen. Okay. No. Oh. Oh. Ah! What? The way he steals that health from you, they're basically challenging you to not have to use any heals is what they're trying to get you to do. If you use heals, he's gonna punish you. He's gonna use your heal to heal himself. It's pretty cold. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tough. I don't think we've been this far yet. He's rock solid. This is progress though, baby. All right, or not. He's just gonna keep beating my ass. No. I gotta walk away. Don't do that. Don't do that. I already broke this controller once doing that. Them buttons ain't cheap. Thing that gets me, I don't know if he's doing the full charge or like the half charge. He has one where he just charges up a little bit, and then he has one where he charges up all the way. It goes 1, 2, and then he goes. I can never tell the difference, bro. See what I'm saying? That's the one he goes full. I can never read which one he's gonna do. D did the 2 that time as well. See, that time he did a half. Make up your mind. Set that controller down gently. I'm so over that. Oh, just let me know. Why don't you just let me know when your combo's done? Dude, I promise I'm 10 attempts deep. Haven't seen that one. Haven't seen that one. His bag is deeper than Prime Tracy McGrady. That's good stuff. I did. What? I gotta walk away. I hate this game. I'm still gonna. No! It was cool the first time. It's not cool anymore. Woo! I cannot believe we got out. No! I can never get it, man. I'm so freaking stupid. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with my brain. I think I just need to go back to school in a state other than Alabama. Redo it all. Restart from checkpoint. Yeah, yeah. I knew you was gonna do that. I know what you are. What was that? Head. What? God! He did that 3 times! Back to back to back! I don't fucking know, man. I hate that attack. I hate it. Oh, yeah! That move. I feel good about this one. I'm locked. I'm locked. All right, man. Sure. Don't know what that was. Okay. Okay. I think this is the best attempt yet. Dead ass. I really do. Woo. Woo. All right. Good recovery. Woo. Oh my God. I don't even know that. I don't even know what that one was, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. I taste the glory! Yeah! No! I taste the sweet sucker of victory! No! Oh no. Oh no, I've read this book before. No, he rock solid! There's another world inside of me that you may never see. Hello, my friend, we meet again. You freaking pussy, dude. No! Come on. Best attempt yet, by far. Got good. We're good on heals. We're spellbinded. And I'm ass. And I'm the worst player that's ever played this game ever. What are you doing? I'm done. Oh. Yes! Yes. Yes. No. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. May not be perfect, but it's doable. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, and he tried to rock solid me. I know you now. I know you now, Unk. I don't even know what he's doing right now. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen that one. No, you bitch. You can't have it. Mine! Don't you do it. Don't you parry me, you bitch. Yeah! Yes! 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 Yes, Girthy! Let the girth commence! I hate this attack. I hate this attack. I thought it was 2. Why did my brain think it was 2? Ah! It's over. It's freaking over, dude. After all that. Oh my God, we did it. We did it. We did it. It's over. There is no third phase. The trophy pop. Guys, we've beaten Black Myth Wukong. The destined one has become Wukong. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. What a fight, dude. That was literally, I know I was going absolutely berserk there, but that was one of the coolest fights. One of the coolest boss fights I have ever been a part of. I'm not even joking. That was so cool. Now, this is the true ending. So after defeating the broken shell, the destined one absorbs all of Wukong's senses, and then the old monkey reappears to put the golden headband on his head. As you'll recall, the golden headband is how Erlang defeated Wukong during the prologue, as its purpose was to act as a way for Wukong to be controlled and restrained by the court. Here we get one of those animated cutscenes highlighting the events of Wukong's journey to the west, his Buddhahood, and eventual rebellion against the court. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't quite understand this ending very much at all the first time I played it, but based on what I did understand, and with a lot of further research, Sun Wukong apparently died on purpose, orchestrating the whole thing with Erlang's help. He wanted to break free from the golden headband and from the court's control, so dying and scattering his 6 senses was the way to do that. Erlang then gifted 5 of the 6 senses to the 5 Yaoguai kings we fought in each chapter of the game, and also stored a collection of Wukong's memories in his third eye, his mind, knowing that one day Wukong's successor would come and take them all back, thus reincarnating the Monkey King, only without the headband. So, TLDR, Wukong wanted to break free from the cycle of control. He gets himself killed with the help of Erlang, who then strategically places the relics. The Destined One shows up and proves himself as the true successor, gains all the relics and senses back, becomes the new reincarnated Wukong, cycle of control broken. I am so sorry if I got anything wrong there. This is a lot for me. And that's it. That's the game. You know that saying, hindsight is 20/20? Well, I sit here now, 2 years later, realizing how much truth there is behind that saying. Up until Yaksha King and the initial rage quit, I actually really liked Black Myth Wukong. Hell, there were several times throughout my playthrough leading up to the uninstall that I was calling it my game of the year. So, why did I end up uninstalling? That's the million-dollar question that everybody in every stream is always asking. And now, having so long to reflect, I have come to a realization. The real one responsible for my frustrations, the one that started this whole thing to begin with, was Lies of P.
Well, well, if it isn't our old friend Bluestone the Brave.
Like I said way back in chapter 2, Wukong was the 4th platinum in a row that was a very heavy boss-centric game. In the months leading up to it, I did Bloodborne, then Shadow of the Erdtree, then Lies of P. I did 3 of the hardest games I have ever done on the channel back to back to back, and then tried to play a game with over 100 bosses in it. The truth is, I never actually hated Wukong. Sure, I found it to be difficult at times, and I did have frequent crash outs, but that aside, I really enjoyed it. I was just literally burnt out on fighting bosses. And then my eventual resentment towards the game had nothing to do with the actual game. I was just annoyed at the fact that it felt like I was being harassed about it every second of every day. So what started as a, I'm starting to get tired of this game, I don't really care to play it right now, evolved into a fabricated hatred for it, completely unintentionally. So there you have it. There's your answer. It's literally become a mystery over time as to why I hated this game so much. Like, so much so that if anybody new ever came into chat and asked about Wukong, like longtime members and mods would be like, hey, we don't talk about that. But there it is. mystery solved. The reality is, Black Myth Wukong is an incredible video game. Over 100 bosses, and every single one is distinct. Incredible Chinese art scattered throughout and intertwined with its DNA. And a final act that absolutely blew my damn socks off. That last chapter, the Erlang fight, followed by the 4 Heavenly Kings, and then the Broken Shell fight, just absolute peak. Yes, I had to dig a little bit to truly understand it all, but once I did, yeah, peak. Those last 2 fights were so difficult, but the reward at the end for completing them, the payoff, my God, man. But Black Myth Wukong, folks, you asked for it, I delivered. Finally, I know it took a long time, but it has been defeated. Now I can leave the monkey game behind me for good.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Shit, I gotta get the platinum. Yay, we did it. Okay. Another 9 months is crazy. I know. But nonetheless, I spun back around the block one last time to finish this journey for good. And I still had quite the grind ahead of me. Throughout this video, calling this game a Souls-like has been a recurring bit. Truthfully, Wukong is way more of an action RPG than anything. It just also happens to have quite a few Souls elements sprinkled in there as well. That being said, even though the game itself isn't entirely a Souls-like, its platinum trophy sure as hell is. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Dude, I cannot believe what I'm doing right now. I mean, this is insane. Why does this exist? Why did they do it? Why? But I'm getting ahead of myself. At this point, we've already got a rough idea of what all we need to do for this completion. But let's refresh our memory and go over it all real quick. To get this job done, I will need to do the following. Find every boss and enemy type to complete the journal, complete the quest line for the old man, find all celestial pills, find every meditation spot, collect every plant seed, every spell, transformation, and spirit, every medicine formula, every curio, every gourd, drink, and soak, every piece of gear, and every single weapon. Now, getting all of this done is a huge pain in the ass for 2 reasons specifically. Reasons I am quite familiar with already, you know, being a Souls veteran and all. Reason 1, like a Souls game, many of these items cannot be obtained until New Game Plus. Not only because several are just exclusive to New Game Plus, but some of the crafting materials you need for certain gear and weapons are limited. And there aren't enough of them in a singular playthrough, meaning you have to get the rest in New Game Plus. And reason number 2, the bulk of the ass pain, you have to farm for a lot of the items. Like, a lot. More farming than anything I have personally seen in a Souls game. These types of grinds can genuinely get fucked. I hate it. They shouldn't exist. There is no reason why you should be locking items tied to completion behind ultra rare drop rates and forcing the player to waste hours of their time killing the same enemies and doing the same things over and over again. I will never change my mind on this, and I actually find it to be pretty disrespectful to the player's time. But I'll save that philosophical think piece for another day. The good news is the genuine difficulty of this platinum lies in beating the major bosses in the first playthrough. So that's already behind us. Everything going forward is just mindless grind. My approach here was to clean up as much as I possibly could before starting New Game Plus. And I kicked that process off with the missing journal entries. Believe it or not, I wasn't missing near as many of these as I was expecting. As we know, I was very thorough in my first playthrough, and there were really only a handful of bosses to clean up. I couldn't pop the trophy for completing the journal entirely quite yet though, because of one singular boss, the Bat from Chapter 3. And though I missed Scorpion Lord as well, I guess he still got his journal entry because of his involvement in the Duskvale final fight. So I would pop this trophy as soon as I killed the bat in New Game Plus. But for now, we are good to go on the journal. And from there, before hopping into Farm Simulator 27, I went ahead and wrapped up what trophies I could that were not RNG dependent. I upgraded my gourd to max level and spoke to the old man in his last spot, concluding his quest line and earning Always Accompanied. Hunted down the 24th and final meditation spot for Scenic Seeker, and then I rounded up the remaining Celestial Pills, popping that trophy as well. Medicine meal, baby. Yes, sir. Here, have it all. Man, they really do help you out with these trophy descriptions, don't they? Woo, medicine's done. That feels good, man. This is, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a satisfying platinum. I can see it as it all comes together and you get all your stuff. It's scratching an itch. Much dopamine is being acquired right now. And let the farming commence. There was no rhyme or reason to this process. I just simply went down the list of every item I needed for all of the remaining trophies and crossed each off one by one. The ones I could anyway. And not every item I needed was a rare drop. Some were found in chests, and others were guaranteed drops from beating specific bosses and enemies. But still, the majority of my time would be spent farming. Thank you. Thank ya. Yes. All right. I think we have to do a ton more stuff like that. I love that stuff like that, man. I love a good RNG experience in a video game. Nothing makes me more erect. Let's go. That was easy. Wow. That one came quick. Ah, too easy. We'll leave that one. Just like me. Ah, I can't help it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, let's go. That was not bad at all. It only took a few tries. But the farming is not limited to just enemies. You also have to farm plants. I mentioned earlier in the video a trophy related to finding all 15 seeds in the game. These are obtained by picking different types of plants, but whether or not you get the seed from the plant is completely RNG and very rare. But what really makes this suck horseballs is the fact that plants in this game have a real-time respawn timer, meaning if I pick one, I have to wait 30 to 60 minutes, depending on the plant, in real time before I can pick it again. These are the absolute worst. Not only are the seeds tied to plant drops, but many of the drinks and soaks were as well, a couple of which I had a very hard time getting.
You tripping, bro. You tripping.
Another lap. Still no goat skull. This, brother, and my haircut. Eventually, I got to a point where I only had a few items left, and they were all plant drops. So I had multiple farm spots with routes I would run over and over and over again. And when it was all said and done, between the enemy drops and plant drops, I was 20 hours deep. And I find that disgusting, but that made the home stretch that much sweeter. Yes! Yes! I cannot believe I'm this hype over picking up a freaking item in a video game. I'm... Two more bullshit items to go, folks, and then we're done with this nonsense. Yeah! Yeah! One more, baby. Come on. Come on. Leave me alone. You stupid bitch. Oh, thank you, God. Seeds too, so... Will you chill? Thank you, God, bro. Oh, my word. That was the last farm that we're gonna have to do. I have spent 2 days doing this. That was probably, there were a couple farms in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 especially, the sunlight metals, that were pretty bad. They took me several hours, but it was really only 1 or 2 things that I had to farm. It wasn't a bunch of stuff. This right here has been a 2-day affair, farming all of this stuff. This was all, it's not, Wukong's not a Souls-like. This Platinum sure as hell is, but nonetheless, we got it done. It's time to move on to New Game Plus, guys. The cleanup portion's over. It's time we got to go in the New Game Plus to get the rest of our stuff, and then it will finally be over. 2 years in the making. It will finally be over. I made a quick backup save here in case I make a bobo, and then dove into New Game Plus, which kicked off with 2 immediate trophies. The first was 6 senses secured for getting all 6 Wukong relics. Technically, we already did that, but the game doesn't recognize it until you start New Game Plus. And then we get Master of Magic as well for getting the last spell, which obviously unlocks upon starting New Game Plus. I did not have to play through the whole game again, but a good chunk of it. The exact stopping point would be the secret area of Chapter 5, because that's where I would find the last of the crafting materials I needed. Along with that, I had a handful of things to clean up here, the most critical being the missable stuff I didn't get in the first run. Side note, New Game Plus is a complete joke, and there was not even a semblance of difficulty to it since you get to keep all of your gear and stats, so you're still wildly OP. Oh, New Game Plus is fun, dude. We speed run through Chapter 1, grab the second Prince Spirit from Chapter 2 that we missed the first time, and shortly after meet Zoodog, where we buy the last medicine formula, giving us Page Preserver. Then in Chapter 3, I would earn the final curio and fight the Bat Boss I needed to complete the journal. That was it. We were right this time. A curious collection, every rare wonder the world can offer, collected and kept. Oh my God, dude, I'm starting to feel weight off of my shoulders. With every single trophy that pops, I start to feel better and better. We are almost there, folks. We're almost there. Here we go, the boss we missed. This would have been filthy on the first plate. I'm getting 4 frames per second. Bop. Bop, 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 bop. Oh my God, frames. Pack it up. Portraits perfected. Humans, beasts, jaguars, and the bodhisattva. All recorded and noted. Come on. A little while later in Chapter 4, we have a few things to be mindful of. There's this one boss, Venom Taoist, who drops a missable arm guard, but he only drops it if you hit him from behind throughout the fight and knock his 4 arms off before killing him. How anybody initially figured stuff like this out is beyond me, but whatever. I also had to do the Scorpion Lord fight in the secret area, as well as grab one more spirit, the latter of which came first. All right, all right, all right. Let's not die. What is buddy? These are so annoying, bro. Come on. I'm gonna die. We gotta be joking, man. We gotta be joking. It's a joke. Now I know why I missed it. Come here. No, bro, come on. There it goes, man. Jeez. Let's get it. Please pop. Fickle forms. Transformations and spirit skills. You have mastered them all. I don't know how I missed that the first playthrough, but it's all good. We got it. That's all that matters. Closing in, folks. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it's really happening. Here we go. Whoop, whoop. Missed this one in the first run. Get that. Oh, we're good. Yeah, we'll be just fine. Let's get a ape stronger together type beat. Oh my goodness. Where'd my monkeys go? Oh, did I not get it off? Oh, that's not good. Oh, bro's kind of crazy with it. Hold on. Hold on. Can you chill? There we go. Now we're gaming. Now we're gaming. Now we're gaming. Ape stronger together. Oh, wait. Oh my God, I just got one shot. I mean, dude, I would have struggled. I would have struggled on that. Brewer's Bounty. What to drink, how to drink, and above all, who to drink with. That's all the drinks, soaks, all that jazz. If I would have found that in the first playthrough, we would have had some peak crash outs for sure. That was brutal, bro. What in the hell did I just fight? I'm like a level 140 something, bro, and he's kicking my ass. But, ladies and gentlemen, that just leaves a couple armor sets, couple more weapons, and we're done. Let's do it. I wrapped up the remainder of chapter 4, sprinted through chapter 5, all the way to the secret area. The last order of business being to simply beat the Bishui beast and use the crafting materials you get from him to make the final armor pieces and weapon, marking the end of my very own journey to the west. Finally. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is for all the marbles, folks. This is our last Wukong experience. I swear it's 2 phases. I swear it's 2 phases, if my memory serves me correctly. No, it's not. That was it. Guys, we just platinumed Wukong, I think. God, please, knock on wood. I'm speaking too soon. Oh my God, this is craft weapons. I gotta make sure, hold on. Let's before we get ahead of ourselves, we've got 4 King's Iron Horn. Okay. I gotta make sure before I start spinning, I will make a backup save. Don't play with me. All right, so let's do that. Boom, boom. Mantled with might. Whew, that's all the armor. Let's go over to weapons. It should pop here. It should pop here. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Myth Wukong has been platinumed. Final fulfillment. Each ordeal paves your way to what you are meant to be. 2 years. 5 separate offices, recording studios. God knows how many different haircuts. That is how long it took me to get this platinum trophy right here to pop. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Wukong's journey and my journey have both, you know, I really don't know where I'm going with this. I've been on a journey with this game. Much like Wukong went on his journey, I went on my own journey. And it's been a bumpy ride, but you know what? At the end of it all, looking back on this experience, this is a really good game. Kind of turned into a bit more than anything. It wasn't that I just full on like, God, that's such a bad game. Like I hate it, like Assassin's Creed 3, right? But then when I revisited it and beat it, I was like, wow, that was really good. And now coming back for the platinum, yeah, I mean, it was rough. The RNG stuff was rough. This was a rough platinum to get, but the game as a whole, the actual experience of the game, it's good. It's Rob approved. Black Myth Wukong. I never thought I'd say that. I like Black Myth Wukong. There, here, down. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Guys, at the time of recording this, we are sitting at 493,000 subscribers. That is an insane number. We're so close to half a million people that enjoy my content enough to hit that button is insane to me. It's been a wild few years, and I appreciate all of you. For those of you that have been around a while, you know, every 100,000 subscribers, we unlock a platinum trophy for a FromSoft game. We spin a wheel, wherever the wheel lands, that's what we platinum. At 500K, we got Dark Souls 3. It's gonna be a good time for you more than me, but I'll be doing that whole thing live, as I do many of these playthroughs live, so be sure to go follow the Twitch. I stream here on YouTube as well, but many of you are Twitch enthusiasts, so I stream there too. Be sure to go sub to the second channel, the Plays channel. I upload there a little more frequently because these videos are massive and they take up so much of my time. I am so tired of recording and editing. I am 2 weeks deep into this edit. Shout out to my editor, because if it wasn't for him, it would be probably like a month. Follow the Twitter, the Instagram, all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. I love you. We finally did it. I cannot believe it. Black Myth Wukong. We don't have to worry about it anymore. You gotta be fucking kidding me.